So, okay. Sorry, you got started before hitting the recording. I just want to say hello to everybody. Thank you so much for being here on the Western PA Accountability Meeting. We got Andy, Fabio, Mark all here right now, and I mean we're gonna wait for people to come on in. But I've been talking to Andy here about my update and everything. But yeah, sorry, I had to do the promotional stuff. But yeah, so I'm using Jeremy for my property search, and he's been awesome. So he's very patient with me. I've been yeah, man, getting approvals was brutal. So yeah, so I actually had to abandon mine with the Huntington Bank because I mean they provide better rates, but just providing my grandmother's middle name, I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's okay. I'm not mad at it. Yeah, this is gonna be a DSCR loan, so honestly, these it's just a lot of good breathing room inside of it. So, but we'll see what happens. The guy hasn't gotten back to me yet, so we'll see what happens.
right.
Hi, Jeff. So, so yeah.
Hello, hello.
Welcome to the West PA meeting. So,
Yes, sir.
thank you, Brandon. Hello, thank you. I apologize. I've been monologuing. I just, yeah, I was telling everyone that putting an offer on a property, see how it goes. Seller has not gotten back to me yet. I'm sure he's quite offended. So I'm following what Zuber said. Uh, yeah. So for a 65K property, I am offering 45. I want them to, what was it? Yeah, I want them to fix the deck in the back. And then on top of that, there's a tenant there. I guess this is kind of a thing in, uh, I guess Pittsburgh is that you have vocal agreements for leases. So no paperwork or anything. So it's like person needs to leave or have a signed lease before closing. So those are the three conditions I have. We shall see if what happens. Kind of exciting though. It's like it's been a while since I've been trying to get something on the property ladder. So get back here.
Where's the property at, and what kind of condition is it in?
So it's in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
It's in the good side of town, which is nice. It's the condition I would say is fair to kind of good. It's one of those, the question is right now is because it's on a hill, they just want to check the and there's some cracks on the foundation side, but they look like surface cracks maybe. So there's no bowing or anything like that. So, and there's new metal roof, which is excellent. Condition inside needs some TLC. I mean, I would probably say maybe like 5 to 10 to fix it up and get it ready to go on. But the good thing is that it will rent for uh I know it's a slow season right now, so it's between 900 and 1200 right now. So I'm leaning more probably towards yeah, so for the condition for my offer was because the current tenant is paying like 700 right now, and that's just because the owner has such a good deal on this property. They can cash flow no problem. And based on everything right now is that I need minimum 600 to cash flow. And yeah, it's kind of tight margins on that point. But for the most part, I mean, it's what do I need to fix? I mean, just cable. I mean, nothing insane needs to be fixed up. So that's really nice.
What do you think it appraises for once you fix it up?
Yeah. I said, you
Yeah.
gonna tell her to take your ass home? Then she said, yep.
Yeah. Yeah. So, sorry, what were you saying, Brandon?
I was just curious, what do you expect the appraisal to come back to once you get it dressed up?
Appraisal.
Like, what kind of value add?
So similar properties on the area are about 110 to 115. Oh,
Damn,
you're good
that's
about no
good, man.
worries. Yeah, so it's good math. I mean, everything
It's
behind
good.
it, it's good. It's just Um, and this is an interesting thing too, is that I recommend people using propwire.com for if you want to do some cyber sleuthing on the owners and everything like that. I found out this owner is a billionaire. So has multiple properties, actually quite a few in the Butler area, but also kind of spreads across the Northeast Ohio area as well. So pretty exciting stuff. It's one of those situations though where I'm not sure if they'll take it. I mean, they tried to sell it 5 years ago. They bought it for 35,000, tried to sell it for 50, and they've not been successful selling it. And I mean, even at 65, that they're struggling to sell it. So
You already put in your offer?
yeah. So the offer went in earlier a few days ago. So haven't heard back yet.
Cool,
No.
man.
So, yeah, so it's exciting. At least kind of doing something. I felt like I was kind of in the rate limbo, and so now that yeah, I recommend working with Mark Simon. I know he's not here, but he made things very easy and easy to move forward in. So
Are you getting a mortgage on it and then rehabbing it, or are you going to buy it cash and then cash out refi with a mortgage? Or
I mean, honestly, as is, yeah, I was just gonna get a short mortgage on it, and so it's just kind of, I know it maybe sounds a little ticky tacky, but I was just like, that's fine, and I'd rather. I feel like this is going to be a pretty good buying season in the Pittsburgh area, so I'm trying to save as much cash as I can for it. So
cool.
yeah, but I mean, yeah, the fact that I got a loan for it is like, oh, this is great. Rates are terrible, but you know what? If it's gonna do well, I'm not angry at it. So. Okay, I'm sorry. I've been monologuing everyone. How's everyone doing? Julie, I believe you are new, or at least welcome.
Hello.
Yeah. Hi, are you
I am very new. I just yeah, we've done a remodel on our own house.
great?
We have quite a bit of equity that we could put into something else, but we yeah, I was just looking at the market and I was like, this is really scary. I don't know what I'm doing and it's terrifying.
Yeah. Well, you're in the right spot. There's a lot of people here that yeah, we're all been kind of in these sorts of markets before, and so yeah,
A lot
you're
of
in good
people here
hands.
that are terrified of the market.
What's
Oh
that?
yeah.
A lot of people here that are terrified of the market.
Okay, so I'm not alone. That's nice to know.
Yeah, I mean it's one of those things of like, I mean, you look at it, you're just like, oh, we don't know where it's gonna go. I mean, it's down, it's up some places, but the good thing is that like if you just kind of bring it down to numbers and bring it down to just kind of, I don't know, just kind of take away the emotional side of it, which took me forever to do. I won't lie. It's like, and
Well,
I
I'm
mean,
just like
yeah.
trying to figure out yield, and I was like, okay,
Mhm.
so I can see where the rental properties are
Mhm.
and what it would take to buy a property, and they just are two different worlds. And I was like, I don't even know how this is supposed to happen.
Yeah.
So, um,
Where are you based out of?
I'm in Centerville. I'm Davis County, Utah.
Okay.
So near Salt Lake.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's a very appreciated market as well. So
And it's actually going up still, like
yes.
hasn't stopped.
Yeah.
So I'm like, am
Yeah.
I looking into Willow? Where am I looking? Like, I don't know, Morgan, maybe. I
Mhm.
like Weber County. I don't know if that's even any better, but I mean, Tooele was $100,000 less, but
Yeah.
it's still like 45 minutes from me. So I don't know. So I'm
And
just exploring.
yeah,
So
all great questions. Yeah. I know those are the big items. You're asking the right questions right now. And so I was having the same issues in Virginia. I'm based out of Central Virginia and from the Northern Virginia area. Same thing. Numbers don't make sense. It's been insane. So that's why I have a place in Akron, Ohio, which cash flows very nicely, 10%. And then trying to get in my footing into the Pittsburgh area. And So the good thing is that there's a lot of really good folks here. As you see, the financial firefighter Mark here is here. He owns multiple properties, and he and Jack. I'm not Jack. I'm Harrison. I'm sorry. I'm Jack is the leader of the group. I'm just kind of I'm his stand-in. So
Okay,
he
great.
yeah um yeah. But are you interested in looking out in this area, or are you trying to figure out?
Well, being out of state really makes me nervous just
Mhm,
because I'm like, you can lose a lot of money out of state if you're not
right.
monitoring things well. And so I don't even have a property. So I was like, I just want to get my feet wet in a single family something
Mhm,
to,
yeah.
but I know that it takes a while to just get to know and learn and grow through the process. And so I I'm nowhere near ready to buy anything. I'm just learning.
Yeah,
Just
no.
give it to me. So
And yeah, you can ask questions here as much as you want. No one's, we're all always asking questions. It doesn't matter what part of the journey you're on. So, no,
yeah.
it's yeah, very, yeah.
So I guess part of it is how do you find the properties or how do you like I mean, yeah, you could do low ball offers, but it seems like there's a lot of different ways to do it. And
Yeah.
then there's so many different things to learn though, like
Yeah, I
finance.
mean, so the biggest thing is I would say for especially since you're brand new to everything, if you'll know your area like the back of your hand. And then you can kind of do all the math to figure out what a deal is or like what a good deal is. And
Mm-hmm.
then honestly, and that's what I did in Virginia. And then I was like, I can't make cash flow here. So I took those exact same tools and it made it easier to go to Ohio. It's making it
Got it.
easier to
Yeah.
go. So I mean, it's something that you're very comfortable with, and then moving from that point. I would say it doesn't help you skip the line, but it helps takes all the like scary like items out of it. And the reason why I was able to invest out of state was that it was knowing that there's a teamwork that or a team that I can work with. That was the most important part for me, was that having someone that might be boots on the ground, someone that might be just someone that you can talk to that will give you a no BS situation of what things
Totally.
look like. I mean,
Mhm.
and I mean that's why I went this way, was that having Mark, uh, Jack and everyone, and then Mikey, who's I don't Mikey's not here today, but it's just there's a lot of people here that I've gotten to know over the years that it's like I trust them. They won't hold back at all. So
So how
yeah.
long have you been in the market then?
Well, it's what is it?
'Cause you look like you're 12.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. I'm actually 38. So but so I have my first property as of last April. Um, that's my first rental property. And I've been trying to buy a house since probably 2015, and I'm a numbers nerd, so I've been trying to figure things out.
Okay.
So,
Awesome.
yeah, no, it's fine. It's and so yeah, I'm on my second year for my first property, trying to get my next I'm trying to do like a property a year. I got my primary in 23, first rental 24, 25. I'm hoping to do by season at least maybe two or three extra properties. So,
Yeah, and that's what I love about this group is it's like slow and steady wins the
oh
race.
yeah.
I really appreciate that instead of like go, go, go. And then it's like disaster. It's
Oh
scary.
yeah. Yeah, I agree.
Losing a lot of money in real estate. So yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's a pleasure to have you, Julie. So
Thank you. Thanks
anything
so
that you
much.
want, yeah, of course, and yeah, hope to see you more.
Yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
And I see Jim's here. He's laughing, and I don't know. I don't know
I'll
what's
mark
going on.
all of Mark's comments.
I
Typical.
know.
Oh yeah, I heard my name.
Mhm. Yep.
Let's
Did
just
you
talk
guys-
about the old man.
Yeah.
Watch, and I resemble that remark.
It was targeted to you and Jim.
Yeah. Yeah. But Jeff, I think I've seen your name before. Are you local to the
Well,
area or
normally my moniker comes up as JLD Systems.
okay.
Well, a lot
Yeah,
of
he
different.
tuned in today, Harrison, to the
That's what
live.
I thought. Yeah. Okay.
And I almost always try to say happy Tuesday or happy Thursday. So if you see that, it's probably me.
Ah, okay.
But yeah, I don't know where you want me to start.
Yeah.
For,
Go ahead. Yeah.
well, I was gonna say, for the sake of being old, my wife and I bought our first duplex, which we house hacked long before that was ever a term. You know, that we're talking about 1984, we bought a duplex. And so we had that for a number of years, and then ran across some bad times and ended up selling it. And then my brother and I got a sweetheart deal from my father
Nice.
on an 8 townhouse property that he had built in the 80s. So we've been running, my brother and I have been running that one since 2008. And then I got my finances straightened out and my credit straightened out, my life straightened out. Actually, I went out and got a real job, is what I did. Went a 40-hour week day job instead of my own business.
That's great.
And so in 2016, my wife and I bought a 4-unit. It's 4 townhouses. And then in 2017, we bought that one we bought off the multi-list. In 2017, I bought 5 properties from a coworker. It was a market deal, and spent 280,000, I think it was, for the 5 or 6 properties.
Wow.
And then we bought from the same guy, who my wife doesn't want me to buy anything else from him. They were notoriously maintenance deferred.
That's a good way to say it. Yeah.
Yeah, we had a bunch of contract, but I ended up buying a single family house from him too, because it was attached to one of the duplexes I bought from him. So we've had the 16 properties now since basically 2018 or 19. And then we've been watching and looking. My buy box is 5 or more units in Northwest York. We're trying to get out of the city into more scattered sites that are larger multi-units. And the market's just been kind of sucky, and everybody's got this unrealistic wish pricing, but we've made probably, I think, a half a dozen offers since October of last year.
Wow.
Some of which have still not sold, actually all of which have not sold yet, except for the one that we're supposed to be settling on next week.
Nice.
It's a 10-unit that's like 2 miles from my house. And so we started looking at it, and we were reasonably happy with the numbers that they were presenting. So my real estate agent, we're buying this one through the multi-list. Real estate agent called them up and said, "Hey, we're getting ready to prepare an offer. What do we need to do to be competitive?" And they said, "Well, any offer over list price." So we offered them $5,000 more than list price, which the number still works out okay. Although during due diligence, we discovered that they probably spent about $60,000 on improvements that were not documented in their expense report. So the expenses were kind of out of line, but I got through figuring out all of that, and we started doing our due diligence, and I knew that the roof looked bad, so I got a roofing inspection. And when the roofer came out, he's like, "This roof is shot. I can't believe it doesn't leak at all." And of course, the current owner tells me, well, we're not having any roof issues at all. I don't know what he's talking about. But
Sure.
we went through did the outside of the roof, and then we went up in the attics, and he's like, there's mold issues here. You got to do something with this mold. There's missing H brackets. I don't know if you know what H brackets are.
Yeah.
They join sheets of plywood and they put this little bracket between so they don't do this. But like, it's kind of like 5 buildings attached together, and 2 of the buildings had the H brackets missing. And so we're like, okay, what the hell are we going to do with this? And the owner's like, I don't want the tenants to know that we have it up for sale or that you're buying it. So they wouldn't let us tour it until after we put in a written offer. And so it's kind of like, well, the building was built in 1984. How bad can it be? Right. And they had some pictures, of course, of units that they had just remodeled.
Yeah.
So it looked pretty good. But we went through it, and like 4 of the units are really nice and 2 of the units are kind of mediocre. And then the other 4 need some help. I'm not sure what we're going to do about it. Although they're all getting about $100 under market rent. So I don't know necessarily that I have to do anything with those tenants to get them out. And they all have leases, so you don't have to worry about leases. So anyway, because they didn't want the tenants, they didn't want traffic in there, and they didn't want the tenants to know. Although while we were doing our property inspection, 3 of the tenants said, well, how soon are you buying the property? You know, one of them said to the daughter, well, remember when our house on Chestnut Street got sold? They're looking to buy the house. So it's like, you can't hide this shit from the tenants. They know better.
Not at all.
And one of them told us that she saw the listing. It's like, yeah, you know, you just can't hide this stuff. There's no point in trying. So anyway, but because he was being stealthy about it, we tried to honor his wishes, and therefore we didn't get roofers in to tour it, and we didn't get a mold remediation specialist to come in. We gave them the roofing report and said, give us your best number. And so we had one roofer that gave us a quote for $20,000, which was like, does not include any of replacing any of the sheeting or anything, you know, so you know that's not realistic. And then we had another roofer that quoted $95,000 to replace the roof. And then there were a couple numbers in between, right? So we're kind of like, okay, well, this is what they're getting. And then we talked to mold remediation experts, and I got one quote that was like $35,000 for the mold remediation, another quote that was $210,000 for the mold remediation. So I'm looking at all these quotes and trying to figure out what to do. And we tell the seller, okay, look, there's work that's got to be done. If you want to settle, you're going to have to put some in escrow.
Yeah.
Or you can fix it and we'll delay the settlement date, or we can do some combination of either of those. And they said, quit with the dog and pony show. Just tell us what you want. And so it's like, okay, fine. We want you to escrow $288,000 to cover the repairs, and we'll settle on July 17th was the original settlement date. And then they're like, we'll give you $50,000 off the price. And we said no. And they said, just terminate the contract. So we terminated the contract, and we're like, well, I guess that's that. You know, that's what it is. That in addition to the roof and the mold, it also had these outside staircases that like deck stairs. And I went out on one, and my wife was like, get your ass in here. Don't you be climbing on that thing. That stair's going to fall down. All 5 of them were shot. And you know, when you have railings like that, you're supposed to have spindles on them that are less than 3.5 inches apart, so a child can't fall through or get their head through. There were no spindles. It was like a top rail on the steps at the bottom, and that was it.
Wow.
So we said these 3 things have to be taken care of. And so they said terminate the contract. So we terminated the contract.
I would. Yeah.
Unbeknownst to me, the real estate agent, our buying agent, was keeping in contact with the seller's agent kind of in the background, just,
Yeah.
because now she had a curiosity about it and she was really disappointed that she couldn't help but make the deal go through. And so
Yeah.
she's talking to the guy in the background, and eventually he tells her, well, we're getting the roof replaced. Of course, they don't have any choice at that point because now they
Right.
have to disclose these items if they try and relist it.
Right.
And so they left the listing as pending, which typically means it's under contract, right?
Right. Right.
And she's like, okay, so what about the other stuff? And he says, oh, I don't know about that yet. And she tells me about this. And I said, well, you tell them we're still interested. If they take care of these 3 issues, we're still interested in the deal. And so the little time goes by and they get back to us and say, well, we checked out the mold and they're gonna take care of that. We'll have that done. I don't know when it was supposed to be, a week or 2 ago. And then she said, well, what about the stairs? And she said, we don't know anything about the stairs. What's wrong with the stairs? It's like,
No.
go step on the stairs. You'll see
I
what's
would.
wrong with the
Yeah.
stairs, right? And so he gets back to him and says, oh yeah, we need to do something with those stairs. We'll take care of those stairs. And
Yeah.
so it's like, okay, fine. So they come back to us a couple of days later and say, okay, we're going to take care of the stairs. We're going to take care of the roof. We're going to take care of the mold remediation. Give us a new offer. And so during that time, I had put my money back in the brokerage account, right?
Right.
So they wanted an earnest deposit, of course. And it's like, well, I have $5,000 cash laying here. I'll just give them $5,000 for the earnest deposit, right?
Right.
And the condition that all these things be done and I get the opportunity to inspect them. And I forgot to say, he was ranting and raving about the property management company. And when we went into these units, half of them do not have working smoke detectors. It's like life safety issue as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
And the property management company should know that. Anyway, and there were some loose railings and a couple other, somebody had kicked out a door. So the jam was busted up on the door. So I'm like, this property management company is nothing to talk about or rave about. So I got distracted. So where was I? Oh, so they counter offered with a $25,000 earnest deposit and that they weren't going to give us their IRS tax reports and that the $60,000 that they spent on repairs doesn't affect the cap rate because the owner spent that. It wasn't the management company. It's like, you're out of your mind. So these guys are commercial investors. They typically buy small shopping centers and small commercial buildings. So, it's an entirely different market. Anyway, I think I said this. They countered with the $25,000 earnest deposit. And we said, no, that's not, we're not doing that. We'll give you the 1%, which is basically 13.5.
Right.
And then they countered back a day later and accepted. So now we have another contract and we're supposed to be settling on July 31st. So
fingers crossed.
Yeah. Fingers crossed. Part of the problem, or part of this deal, we're refinancing most of our properties. One of them we're not. So basically no cash out of pocket to buy a $1.3 million property. And we're going to be at about 70% equity, loan to equity ratio. So I'm still pretty ecstatic about the deal.
That's exciting.
Yeah.
Even with all that, I understand why you stood with it.
It's a big deal. Yeah. So,
wow. Well, yeah, keep us updated. We want to know, next week. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. Just keep studying the market, Julie. You'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Study it until you understand it so well that it doesn't become a panic.
Yeah.
Well, you have a huge history there of being in since the 80s. So that's awesome.
Well, and even before that, I remember as a 5-year-old going with my dad on Saturday mornings to work on rehabbing his apartment buildings. I remember spilling paint on the floor and nailing 2x4s to the floor and all kinds of
Mhm.
disasterly things to his apartment buildings. But so it's kind of in the blood. It's like a
Yeah,
family
just
business,
grew
right?
up with it. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But have you watched Mike Zuber's buy box video?
Um,
When you
I don't
thought
know
about,
if I've watched that one. I have his book and I've watched quite a bit on the school. But the buy box like container thing, I haven't done that yet.
yeah,
Yeah.
you need, that's, I think when you were talking about before, I wanted to say, oh, you need to work on your buy box.
Yep.
And so
Yeah.
that's the
Yeah.
number one thing. You need to figure out what your buy box is. And for example, my buy box is 5 or more units northwest of the city of York. And that's because we live northwest of the city of York and I don't want to be in the city. So, you know, unfortunately, my buy box is a little small because there's only a half a dozen properties in there in that buy box and they haven't been changing much. But I know
Yeah.
just about everything there is to know about those half a dozen properties in that buy box.
So does
So
buy box, if I'm looking for single family, does it include condos? Does it include,
well, that's what you need to
does it
define.
include like trailer parks? Like, does it include those things if it's a single family?
It can, if you want it to be, or
Yeah.
you can say, I don't want that. For example, like I know Mike Zuber used a buy box of 2-bathroom, 3-bedroom houses with a garage.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, and so if you narrow down your buy box like that, after you look at 24 3-bedroom, 2-bath with a garage houses, you'll know which ones are cheaper and which ones are more expensive. And
I cannot find a 1 bath anything. It's always 2 or 2.5.
Oh, that's
Like
fine. Yeah.
very
I mean,
hard to find something that doesn't have that's just a 1 bath. I don't know.
even
So
like the 2 bedrooms, or you're only looking at 3 beds.
I was thinking of 3 bedroom. Maybe I should look at 2 bedroom and just go with that. I don't know.
I mean, there's more potential for rent with a 3 bedroom. Of course, they cost more. So,
yeah.
Right.
it's a
Right.
trade-off.
Yeah.
I would,
Um,
in the beginning, I would probably stay away from trailer parks and I would definitely stay away from HOAs. Condos or townhouses aren't necessarily a bad thing as long as they have a reasonable HOA. And you never know if it's a reasonable HOA until you live with them for 3 or 4 or 5 years. So,
got it.
Yeah.
Okay. Good to know. Thank you.
Yeah.
we have never really been partaking of the single family home because the same amount of work to settle on a single family home as a 4-panel quadplex or duplex or triplex or even this 10 unit that I'm buying, well, because of the round and round that we've gone.
Mhm.
But it's really not a whole lot more work for
Right.
settlement and to get the loan and do all that financing stuff on a 10 unit than it is a single family home. So that's
Mhm.
why we tend to target multifamilies. The other thing, my wife and I don't want to take away single families from people that want to buy homes. So
That
that's,
makes sense. My whole thing is if I'm starting out, I want to be able to sell it easier if I don't like how it goes. So
yep, that's worth
Yep. That's
something.
fair.
That's
yeah.
fair. That's a fair
Yeah.
comment. Although the other piece is you're competing with all those single family owners that are emotional,
Driving the price
Right.
up.
driving the price up. Yeah.
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 Well, and I would like to honestly house hack for my kids so that they could have a cheaper rent place. And so I don't know, like they're not ready to do that just yet, but it would be nice if we could make it easier for them. So
Yeah.
Are there duplexes in your area?
yeah, they are. There's duplexes around. So I could maybe do something like that to start out. Yeah.
It's really good to know because, yeah, I know with my market in Virginia, there are no duplexes. Multifamilies are really not a thing unless if you are in condo communities. And so that was by design. So it's just one of those things that you have to, and that's, yeah, understanding the buy box of really where you want to invest and kind of figure it out that way. Because, I mean, for me within Ohio, is that I have a duplex because rents are relatively on the affordable side. And if you have a single family, you're betting all that rent on one person. And that usually doesn't always happen. But with a duplex, triplex, it spreads it out and makes it a lot more affordable for renters as well.
Got
So,
it. Okay. Good
Yeah,
to
I
know.
don't have a cash flow crisis when 2 or 3 of my tenants move out.
right, exactly.
Oh yeah, you have to have a cushion. Absolutely.
Right. No.
Yeah. That would be terrible if you didn't. So
Yeah.
mhm.
And Lucas, you knew good as well. I see a new name and I see Allie. Thank you everyone for joining today. Brandon, I know you were looking for
Hey
in this area
guys.
still. Hey Lucas, yeah. Lucas, are you in the area or
I'm in California.
California? Okay.
Yeah, yeah. I'm trying to new to the community. I'm trying to hop on these calls when I can. So
What part of California?
Sacramento.
Yeah, I'm in Fair Oaks.
Okay. I think we were on a call a couple weeks ago together.
Gotcha.
It was my very first one. Yeah. But yeah,
Nice.
so yeah, I'm been investing in real estate for probably 15, 16 years. Have a few properties left in California, but majority of the stuff's in Michigan and Florida. But looking forward to adding some additional doors. Kind of got going on the commercial side 3 or 4 years ago, and a lot of those deals are looking pretty sour right now. Complete loss of capital, 100%. So yeah, I'm going back to what I know and works. So that's why I'm here with all of you.
That's great. Or I'm
Yeah,
sorry, that sucks, but it's also it's good
yeah,
that
yeah. It's
it's
a
like,
learning lesson, you know.
yeah,
Just
yeah,
knowing. Yeah, it's good to be in
definitely.
firsthand position and control the properties yourself, and truly understanding the financing and what can go wrong. And it's an option that a real like yeah, if you don't understand the financing on bridge debt, they can
Mhm.
bite you in the ass when cap
Yeah,
rates go the opposite way. Yeah,
yeah, it's always the worst.
yeah.
Yeah,
So yeah, looking for a
but
new market now to start to learning and pulling some funds in.
hey, you're in a great spot then. Yeah, there's a
Yeah,
lot to learn here, and thankfully the market's gotten a little soft. I mean, it's one of those things of, I mean, I think everyone's a little soft right now, and so right now I'm pushing to see what, you know, how much bend there is right now in the market. So you're in a good
how much
spot.
what, Jack?
How much
What'd you say?
bend
Oh,
there is
Ben.
in the
Yeah.
market. Yeah.
Okay.
So
What's your market, Jack?
I'm Harrison, but yeah, I'm not Jack. Sorry, I'm filling in for Jack.
Ah,
Yeah, so right now my market is Akron, Ohio.
okay,
Uh, and then I'm actually moving over to Butler, Pennsylvania / the Pittsburgh area.
okay.
Um, yeah, for better cash flow. Right now, yeah, Akron is white hot. Everyone's in their nogs moving to that area because the polymer market is doing well. And there's a lot of interesting items that people being pushed out of Cleveland are moving down that way. So single house families are gone. Flippers have actually taken over that area. And so I'm pivoting until it cools down.
I like it. So
Yeah.
you're saying people are getting pushed out of Akron, Cleveland, and going to Pittsburgh?
Yeah, for some parts, yeah. A lot of folks are actually moving further south to Kentucky or South Carolina. And then, yeah, but if they're people who are local are moving east towards Pittsburgh. So
And due to better prices, more affordable, or
yeah, more affordability. but also just more job security because
Okay.
with Cleveland and Akron, there's only two major hiring companies out there and they all kind of like splinter out into the rest of the market. So it's like during the pandemic, Cleveland Clinic was actually thinking about moving and going further south to get more talent. But thankfully they didn't leave. But if they left, that I think they control 70% of the financial market in Cleveland. So it's something ridiculous. And then same thing with Akron is that they have Goodyear and they are the biggest company. And once again, and yeah, the University of Akron is like the polymer head capital of the country. So yeah, so it's like I'm just trying to diversify just in case of market. And Pittsburgh is a great diversified market, so that's what I really like about it. And then yeah, but no, that's glad to see you here. And I guess yeah, Mark, thank you for plugging that in. Yeah, so September 5th, the weekend of September 5th to the 7th is the Western PA get together. I mean, it's basically an ORAT get together to learn the area. Everyone gets together. There's actually going to be a bus tour of the area to see what your markets look like and get together. It's kind of the pre-Vegas before Vegas. Yeah, pre-Vegas trip. So
If Mark goes, we're gonna have a free performance with guitar.
oh yeah.
What's that date again?
Excuse me, September 5th, that weekend.
All the events on Saturday or Sunday or both or
So what it is that I think what it is that the 5th is the day of kind of traveling around. Saturday is more of the get together kind of and then Sunday's kind of the goodbyes. Like, yeah, so
And if Mark doesn't go, we're gonna have a toilet paper party on his houses.
oh yeah. Yeah, so please put that into your calendars. I know Jack's trying to take head count as much as possible, so he's really working hard at this. So it's exciting. So
sounds like it.
yeah, it'll be a fun time. So it's been a few years since I've been to Pittsburgh, so it'll be kind of fun to make it up that way. And then I'm sorry, getting caught up. Yeah.
Is there
Brandon.
a plan for the morning on Friday?
Plan for the morning, I think it's just everybody meet up at the designated spot. I unfortunately don't have that.
That's fine.
Yeah. So
I
we're all
plan
gonna
on coming in early on Thursday and meeting with Liam and Jeremy and going and actually looking at properties.
Oh, nice. Okay, yeah. That was my goal too, was like probably get there Thursday, Wednesday, Thursday. So yeah. And then make my way back. Because I'm probably gonna have to drive all 8 hours. So that's not too bad. That's nothing for Val. So
Is Mike coming in?
I don't think so. The offer was extended. I think he's gonna be busy that weekend. I know Jack was trying to talk to the lumberjack about it because it's not too far away from him, but I don't think we got that.
We should just go crash his house.
Oh, I know, yeah. Yeah. New Hampshire's a few, 6-7 hours away, so yeah.
You sure it's not 8?
Oh yeah, it's probably closer to 8, yeah. Yeah, I always forget how long Pennsylvania can be, especially you're going through the whole area.
Yeah, it's like 7.5 hours border to border, east to west.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's always fun. And then sorry, I'm getting messaged to yeah, Brendan, sorry. How's it going on your search? Anything reach your fancy yet? Oh, Brendan left. Let's see. Allie, I'm sorry, my memory is garbage right now. Are you new to the group?
Hey guys, yeah, I think I joined a week ago.
Okay, welcome.
Thank you very much.
Are you are you currently have properties? Are you new to investing in general, or?
No, actually, I have a like long-term rental portfolio consisting of 16 single-family houses
Wow.
in the Metro Detroit area. None of them actually inside Detroit, all of them in the Metro area, like in the suburb of Detroit.
Fantastic.
And I'm doing like 3 flips at the same time. So between managing the like the tenants and managing my flips, I work 7 days a week.
So you're telling me you're very lazy. That's what I'm hearing here.
Yeah. It's funny because
Job.
I quit my full-time job so I can do whatever I want on my own schedule, and now I work like almost 24/7.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Ali,
it's
you're my
crazy.
kind of investor. I got 3
I know.
at the same time.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Wow. Well, congratulations, and that's excellent.
Thank you. Thank you very
Yeah.
much.
So what brings you out this way are you looking out to diversify outside into the Western PA area, or what?
Not really, to be honest with you. I'm
Yeah.
just trying to get to know everybody in
Yeah.
the ORAT community, trying to remember names, trying to get connect with other investors. I know like a lot of investors that are really interested in investing in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I think mainly because of the cash flow here.
Right.
So that's why what I'm trying to do. I'm also like I'm trying to get my and if anybody can help me or just give me like an advice regarding that, I'm trying to get my license, like my builder license here in Michigan.
Mhm.
So this way, because I have like a lot of out of state friends that reached out to me and asked me just to help them with their rehab project in Michigan, and I kind of like. Uh, hesitant, like I really want to get my license before I help like anybody else, because if it's my project, it's my capital. If anything like
Right.
happen, it's on me. But like dealing with other people money, it's a whole different game.
Yeah, that makes sense. I understand that. Wow, yeah, I mean, hey, you've come onto the best group, so Thursdays is the best time to meet. So I'm just saying it.
I've been
Thursdays,
telling you, everyone.
I know. So
I'm gonna put it on my calendar, man.
good. Yeah. Thursdays at 3. That's always the time to be here.
Yeah, that's the
So
problem, Mark. You keep telling everybody. So they run away.
I don't know.
We're trying to compete with Frank. Frank's got the OG group, so he's doing great. So
Yeah, but Frank lets anyone in, that's why.
that's okay. No, it's yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So what's people's buy box look like in Pennsylvania right now, and what are the numbers looking like? Since I'm 100% new to this market.
I
I'm
think yeah.
collecting all value add.
Yeah.
All Burr value add.
You talking about like single family or multi?
Whatever strikes your fancy, like what would you say you're most excited about to get by?
For me, I always like look for 3-1, which is pretty common in our area. Brick exterior, it's a big thing here in Michigan. Ranch, if it's possible. Yeah, that's what I'm looking for. Actually, I just posted I had one under contract for 80,000, but during the inspection, we find out there's like a subterranean termite infestation. Yeah, and the seller agrees to drop the price by 10K. I got a quote from like a professional, like pest control
Yeah.
company, and they quote me for like 2K. But the thing is, like when we went there, and they can't they can warranty their work up to 5 years, but they cannot warranty any any structural damages. So that's
Gotcha.
why I was kind of hesitant, and I think I'm just gonna tell the the seller that I'm not moving forward.
Yeah.
You posted this in school, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just posted last night, I think, but I didn't make my mind yet. The real estate agent who's the buyer agent, because I reached like directly to him. He's trying to push this through, but I don't know, between like I said, the 3 flips, the other rentals, I don't really want to deal with like a major rehab. I mean, if it wasn't for the termite, it's a really easy like quick turnover, because you just need paint, flooring, just minor updates, and then I can just rent it for. I can get like $1,300 to $1,400 a month on it.
I see the dilemma though. I don't know. I've seen enough termite properties where I'm like, nope, I'll pass. I don't know. I'll do like a maybe
I'd
10.
have to see them, but they're not that big of a deal most of the time. As
Really?
long as you can get the infestation gone and there's no major structural, it's really not that big of a deal.
Really? Okay.
But I've dealt with it a lot. I've replaced rim joists all the way around a house.
Ah,
So it's just a matter of how easy you can get to what has to be repaired. That's the key. If it's a crawl and you're replacing a bunch of beams and posts in a crawl area, that's horrible.
I did that before. Then they have done that.
It's horrible.
And I'm claustrophobic, and I did it myself. Like I was, oh my god, it's a horrible experience.
Yeah.
wow.
I'm way too old to be doing that anymore.
Yeah.
No, I'm not doing
this one,
that stuff anymore.
Yeah.
This one on a full basement, like it's pretty obvious. But the thing is, I don't want to really tear down walls and just like open, because it's gonna turn like into a major project, and I don't have time for it.
Right. That makes sense.
If it was a single thing and you didn't have anything else going on, it might be possible. Yeah.
Right.
Exactly. That's what my thought process.
Wow.
The thing that's nice about deals like that, though, is it'll stick around for a while. So maybe you get your other 3 done and it's still there. So just keep an eye on it.
Yeah.
You gotta know
if
when
it's still
to
there at that
no.
time. It's an even more disrespectful offer.
Oh yeah.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Ollie's the one I'm trying to dangle in front of Chester about why he needs to join school. I said,
yes.
Ollie's in Detroit, and
oh, the day that Chester joins, I will just be, I don't know, I'll throw a party.
Who is Chester? Everybody talking about him. I think this is like the third time I heard his name.
I will keep my mouth shut on this.
Bring up the gorilla again.
Oh, I know. Jeez.
Hey, Mark, did you close on your that one?
No, I close on Tuesday. I sign on Tuesday. But that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm trying to set up all the utilities right now.
Gotcha. What about that rehab one you were looking at?
That one, yes, it's pretty much good to go just whenever. I'm gonna use private money on that one, and then
from Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
I'd love to hear about that as you go through it.
Alex, Alex is lending me money, or he's
Alex is.
No point. I mean, it's 15%, but no points. Interest on, yeah. So
the points are what I don't like.
Yeah.
I don't mind the percentage. I hate points.
Yeah. So no points, nothing. Yeah, just straightforward.
That's awesome.
How long is the typical on something like that? How long is the?
That one, I mean, it's super busy, seems like right now. Like I bet if I tried to use Omar or Greg, I'd probably be waiting. So, Alex has their own in-house guys too, so they said they can handle it. So, I'll probably get that should be probably, I would think,
awesome.
2 months at the most, probably.
Okay, so figure 3 to 4 by the time you get refinanced.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't wait to hear more.
After a rehab, it typically takes what, a month and a half to get your financing, right?
Yeah, for that one, yeah. I already talked to Convoy guys about it, and they said, yeah, just once I'm done with that, it should be pretty straightforward.
But you're going conventional too, not DSCR.
No, it's gonna be DSCR.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's harder to find people that will do it under 3 months.
Let's see. Flavio says prepay on the hard money? No. Yeah, no prepay.
Yeah, that's one of the problems I had was like even if I could get them done, the getting a DSCR earlier than 3 months gets expensive and it's harder to get.
Yeah.
6 months is way easier. Kiavi keeps sending me a bunch of stuff. I'm going to talk to them at some point, but I think they have a lot of points.
Oh.
Yeah, I spoke with them the other week. Yeah, I forgot who I spoke with. I told the guy if he wants to come on my channel. He said yeah. Well, he said he has to check with his above people, I guess, make sure it doesn't.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Me or Steven Dow, kind of like mom.
Yeah.
Probably
Yeah.
working real less. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gotcha.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to watch your thing from this morning on Futureland. I really wanted to see it, but I had too much going on.
Tomorrow's one's gonna be good. Justin
Yeah.
Cameron's gonna be on.
We just saw him.
Yeah.
He beat
So
you to it.
he wanted yeah, so he wants to talk about his detached ADU he's doing.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Today was with Ray, so like, dude's killing it. So yeah. Yeah, but and Mikey, glad to see you here.
Oh, the
We haven't heard from
technician
Val
is here.
yet.
Technicians,
Gotta
I
hear
know.
from Val.
Hey,
Yeah, I just want to hear Val's voice.
Yeah, I know.
would you stop?
There he is.
I am here. I'm riding up through Virginia. Actually, I just crossed in Virginia from Carolina. So yeah, we
Nice.
headed up to Brooklyn, New York. So yeah,
Cool.
I'm here, taking it all in, listening.
You saw the smile on my face just now. You made my day.
See, I am here. Taking it all in. Hopefully everybody's doing well.
Yep.
Yep, good deal. Good
Better
deal.
now. Yeah.
Val, when you're passing through Pennsylvania, they passed a law that you're not allowed to touch your cell phone.
Yeah. I thought that was just for cars. I thought it was just for cars. I mean, we can't touch ours anyway. We have like a one touch deal. So I got a holder and all of that. So like right here. So this is pretty much me right here. And so I can just one touch it. So yeah, that's pretty much yeah.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I think it's when I was here. I think it was more for the cars because you got so many cars out here that's not paying attention. You know.
Well, I think they passed the law universal in Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Although, to me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense because, like, my vehicles, I connect to my dashboard and I can control my phone through my dashboard. So, what difference is that, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, you just see so many people like still have phones up beside their heads, and so I think that's kind of pretty much what they're shooting for. Do trust? I see a whole lot.
Yeah.
I see a whole lot.
They're holding it like this in front of them while they drive, right?
Yes, sir. Yep, absolutely. Yep. You still got grandma. You still got grandma. Those would be the worst. Grandma still be riding with the seat slid all the way up under the steering wheel, and she'll be sitting there talking on the phone.
Oh,
I see it all the time.
Wow. Well,
Julie, just letting you know, tomorrow they have the out-of-state investing call on Fridays with Vincent and Lindsay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So
there's also a live.
That might be a good one.
Yeah. Financial Firefighter Live at 11 as well.
But I'll be streaming at the same time, so you got to choose wisely.
Yeah.
But Friday, they do the out-of-state investing call on Fridays.
Okay.
Yeah, they're a good group. Yeah, Vincent. Yeah, they run a good ship. I mean, Lindsay she doesn't have a Costco membership, so I don't really trust her, but it's nonsense.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I won't. I've been there, done that. Not going back. Spend way too much money there.
I love it. Costco's for me. So it's just a joke. It's
What
he was
happened to
talking
your
about
Costco background?
Oh, and this is on Jack's account, so I'm not gonna harass him with that. So yeah. But no, it's I know we are at the hour a little past. Does anyone have any other questions, complaints?
I just have a
concerns?
quick question. Do we
Sure.
have like a subgroup for short-term rentals?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Zuber's looking for one.
Yeah.
Because
I would get involved in it, but I don't have one. I've done a ton of research, but I just don't have one.
Right.
Same thing. Yeah, I'm trying to do something in North Michigan. I'm scouting for a piece of land right now. So once I'm done with my flips, this is gonna be my next big project. It's like something I've been thinking about and researching for the longest time.
Nice.
It's almost like you should have tuned into my live this morning.
Mm-hmm.
Had Ray on, who has a short-term rental in Grand Rapids.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, did you record it? Is it on your YouTube channel?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Yeah.
I'm gonna watch it after this then.
Yeah. So he's managing it remotely. So he's in Tacoma area.
Yeah. So, and if you're not subscribed, subscribe. So.
Yeah, hit that 1,000.
Hit that 1,000. I
I'm
want to see
already
these custom crops.
subscribed.
Okay.
Before even I joined this community.
Good. I'm glad. Yeah. Yeah, I know that's going to be a big thing. I know I've been looking at short term as well, seeing what we can do since Ray's just killing it right now. I want to see what else I can do with the area. So, okay. Well, thank you so much, everyone. Anyone else? I'm not going to say any other questions, complaints, concerns.
Say we got to get Mikey on camera.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got to tell about how it's like being married.
I know.
Oh man, no, we got to keep it real estate focused.
So
I've been experimenting with magnesium glycinate. I don't know what you guys do for supplements, but I was taking 2 before I go to bed, and I would wake up so groggy. So I switched it to 1, and I've been getting better sleep so far. Maybe a couple weeks in. I don't know what you guys do for supplements.
Questions are going.
I do. Yeah, I do a magnesium and like a 3 milligram melatonin. I do that when I get home. When I'm in the truck, I generally just do a melatonin. But yeah, I just your head get to going when you're at the house about all the stuff you need to do. So you definitely need to do the rest. But I definitely do the magnesium and
Yeah. Glycinate helps, and 3 and 8 is good, but it apparently gives you weird dreams. So yeah, that's the only one.
Yeah, I noticed when there's like a lot of real estate stuff going on, I'll wake up in the middle of the night and all these thoughts will go through my head. But I'm thinking, oh, I got to get back to sleep, or else I'm not going to be able to get all this stuff done. So that's what I've been going through.
Welcome to the party, bro.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not only me.
Yeah. Oh, it's definitely not only you. I'll get up and for a half an hour. Something comes to my mind.
Oh yeah.
Guess what? You have all these brainstorming thoughts.
Yep.
And like, why the hell am I up at 3 a.m. thinking about all this stuff?
Yeah.
Well, the problem is if you don't get up and write it down, then you forget about it the next day. Oh man.
Yep.
That's so true.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have a screaming 6-month-old who keeps me awake at 3 o'clock in the morning, so I can write all the notes I want. So yeah, but
that's awesome.
Yeah, awesome. That was a long time ago.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, love it. So keeps me young. So
Well, thank you guys. I will see you next week. I gotta grab some lunch before that other school call.
No problem. Thank you, everyone. It's been a real
Thanks.
pleasure. Be sure to
Thanks
check
so much.
tune in next week. So thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
I'm going.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
See y'all.